right, it is 8:50. I'm on my prep period. It still feels like a Monday, and it probably feels more like a Monday right now than it did when I was driving to work this morning. There was a period of time where we thought it was a minimum day, Taylor and I, and then we realized it's not a minimum day. And there's some data that I need to send over to the principal for groupings, like student groupings for the COA class. And me and a teacher need to kind of get together and make sure we're sending him the correct information. It's making both of our heads hurt because I think everyone is at their mental capacity. And then, I had an interaction with a student that just isn't the way to start your Monday. It wasn't really bad. It was just like, you know, you're telling a student what to do, something that they should know that they're supposed to do because they've been doing it for the past 12 weeks almost, and they just don't want to do it. And then when you question them why, they want to question you as to why you're asking them, and that just never really is my favorite thing. So I wanted to say, excuse me, it's a Monday. I'm already on edge, and you asking me that question doesn't really help matters. So yeah, that is what has happened so far. I'm going to show you really quickly what the plan is for history today, with the exception of the weekend wrap, because we do that every Monday. We're not going to do an article of the week this week. I think I'm going to have that. I'm going to do that with them every other week. And I can't remember if I told you guys, but last week I also started incorporating a quiz with the article of the week, and the quiz is coming directly from Newsella because they have quizzes. So I think I'm just going to do articles of the week every other week to give them a break, but also to give me a break on just grading things like leader list discussion. So we're going to continue with Shay's Rebellion today. I think I showed you this actually, and we're going to do the one stray activity. So we've read all the documents, and now there's these 4 discussion questions that the students are going to ask in group setting. And now that I'm saying this, I do know that I showed this to you on Friday because one of the questions was missing. So we're going to do that today with history. And then tomorrow there are some reflection questions that come with this lesson, and I'm contemplating whether or not I want to make those into like quiz type questions or something along those lines. I need to take a look at that. So that's the plan for history, in addition to the weekend wrap. And then for language arts, I don't know how far I'm going to go into this because I kind of want to give them the opportunity to listen to all your twisted secrets. But today, am I not logged in? Oh, that's why. We are going to at least get ourselves acclimated and situated and ready to read Cujo. And so I'm going to show them the slides that I created. What is this? Why is Canva not cooperating with me right now? Let me log out. Hold on a second. There we go. I was signing in as a student because we were having a hard time with something, with her sending me something on Friday. So I'm going to introduce the story Cujo. We're going to build background, and so I made these Canvas slides just to do that. Again, I just create these to keep myself on track with how I want the lesson to go. And now, of course, these are just cute pictures of dogs, and Cujo was nothing cute as far as I know. I have not seen the movie nor read the book aside from what's in Study Sync. So it just gives them some background information, lets them know what the exposition of the story is, who Cujo is, and then they need to know what rabies is and what can happen when a dog catches rabies. And then I also want them to know what a pinto looks like, because the scene that we read takes place in the main character's car, and it's a pinto. So I want them to see how small it is, think about what features that car had versus what we are accustomed to now, and why that may have made this more suspenseful back in the day. And then there's some first read questions that will occur after we actually read the story. So, and these will be assigned, I think I have these, not this one. Okay, these are going to be assigned to groups, because you can see I have group 1 down here. This will be group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, and I feel like there's some more slides missing. Huh. We'll have to look at that. But as far as we're going today is really just going to be the building background part and stopping there, and then we'll read the actual selection probably tomorrow, because I'm not 100% sure how long the history lesson is going to take. So I don't anticipate doing much more beyond that with this story. So that's what's happening. Yeah. Still a Monday. My elective class is going to start in a second. I've also made a voting form for Freaky Friday. I might show that to you guys. No, actually, do I have it? Here it is. So the kids are going to have a school-wide costume contest. They've done something similar before, but it hasn't been very formalized. So the kids are going to be voting at Halloween. The PE teachers have agreed to help us out with this because they already were doing like a little costume contest during PE on Halloween, because their point is the kids come to school dressed up, and it just is easier just to like let that day be a wash and just have this Halloween costume contest. So we need to have a little form. My intention is to send a leadership student over during these class periods. And the categories are going to be spookiest costume, funniest costume, most creative, best duo or group, and cutest. And then they vote in their PE class. And so there's going to be a winner per class period. And then we'll select an overall winner through the use of a Google form, I think. And they won't know who that is until the Monday, possibly the Tuesday after Halloween, which is fine. Gives them something to look forward to after Halloween, since Halloween is on Saturday anyway. So that's what's up. Quite honestly, I just feel like my brain, like, it's just off. Like, I don't even know if I'm communicating effectively. It's hard for me to think things through right now. And I think it's just because I am just totally burnt out, which is why I didn't vlog at all over the weekend. I watched this video over the weekend that talked about what burnout is and what it looks like. And everything the psychologist was describing are things that I've been feeling, like just tired and like lack of clarity of mind and just feeling overwhelmed, and like the smallest task feel like the biggest task. So I gave myself a little break over the weekend, which I think was good, but that's the truth of where I'm at mentally. So anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Right, it is 4:01. I don't think my hair is fluffed up too much from the rain. It started off feeling like a Monday. I checked in during my prep, still felt like a Monday. And as a 4:01, just turned 4:02, it just was a Monday. With the rain and just me feeling like my brain is so like full with information or things I'm trying to remember that I need to get done. But it was just it was a journey today. In both classes, I did have to have a moment of talking to a student or two, because again, just students that are like just not engaging themselves in what they're supposed to be doing, like that really seem to think that they should be able to come to school and just sit, not do anything, not participate in a group discussion, not turn any assignments on time, and then just be baffled as to why you would be questioning them on that or pushing them to do what they're supposed to do. So I feel like I had that conversation in one way, shape, or form in both classes, which is always frustrating. And you'd add to that the rain, and the kids in California, like when it rains, you would think that diamonds are falling out of the sky, because they just seem to be a little off from that. And then on top of that, I don't know if I said it because my brain is hurting, this nail just chipped, so it's shorter, and my pinky nail broke earlier today, which now means that either all my nails are going to need to be cut as short as this pinky nail, or am I just going to pull a trick and put a tip on this one so it matches the others? I don't know. And then the lady that I go to get my nails done with was trying to have me come down earlier, and I was like, I can't come any earlier because I will be in a meeting until 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna get there as soon as I can. And even if I want it to be nice and delay, I now know that I can't do that because my nails are now just giving up on life. So we did the discussion part of Shay's Rebellion, and that is really where I had to get on some kids' cases, because like some of them just, I really don't know like what a teenager is thinking when they're like, I'm not going to do what I'm supposed to do and there's no way that the teacher's gonna know it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know the thought process, but that was the point in the day for a couple of the students where I had to speak to them because they just were not participating. They were relying on the same people in their group to start the discussion or feed them answers or tell them what to do, and that just isn't the way a group discussion works. So that's always frustrating. And that's the gist of the day. We didn't get to the building background or talking about Cujo at all because that took a while, and then, you know, me having to give a mom lecture took away from some of that time. So I'm on my way to get my nails done now, thank God, because they are just withering away. So I'm really just here, I think, to close out the vlog. I really strongly feel like I need a mental health day because my mind just doesn't feel clear. But I don't think I can take one this week because we have our first lunchtime activity on Wednesday, which I need to be there for, and make sure tomorrow that we have everything that we need. And on Friday is the Halloween activities, and so I need to make sure we get all the orders of things in that we needed and just prepare for that. Like, it's just too risky to take any one day off this week, in my opinion, given the fact that these are the first events the leadership class is hosting, and they would be stressed if I wasn't there and it was a sub that didn't really know what they were doing. So just pray for me. Just pray for me. Just pray that somehow I get myself rested and feel clear in the mind again. So that's it. I feel like I've rambled this vlog, and I feel like I am just not even making any sense. But if there was ever a day of the week that I wasn't going to make any sense and ramble, I guess Monday is the day for that. So if you enjoyed today's vlog, please give this vlog a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And if you're not following me on Instagram, head over there and